In this video, it's going to consist of 2 separate days, 2 separate loads, and just I wanted to do it that way you would get the ideal. It wasn't just a one-time thing, that it is multiple times. I mean, it is every time that I do it. So that being said, let's get right into the video. Welcome back, welcome back. Okay, the whole point in this video, we're gonna back into the door, we'll show you that. But the whole point in this video is I'm gonna show you guys how I determine where to put my trailer tandems according to the weight that we need. And see, this is, the gauge is just a little above 0, which means we are completely empty. When we're full, this gauge will move up, and according to where it moves to is according to where, and according to where this moves to, and according to where my load is. I'll explain to you how it is I decide where to put my tandems before we get to the cat scales and weigh it. Alright, and hopefully there's a hole right there beside that prime. And then what we're gonna do when we get up here to line up is I will put about the back of my sleeper, even if we park beside the prime, even with his driver's side. We should be parking right beside him. Well, maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna go in door 1. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Put the back end of the sleeper about even with the driver's side fender there. Curl it around. I'm gonna turn almost like we're gonna hit this trailer here. Then curl it back around. Aim it all the way back over this way. Alright, now like I said in the last video, or in the backing video, we're gonna put our hand down, bottom of the steering wheel. We want to go that way, so we're gonna angle it that way. Watch over there and make sure we don't hit the metal. This side, make sure we don't knock our door off on the wall. temperature gauge in the back. Now, on our weights, right here, tells us that our tractor tires, drive tires, are right about where we need them at as far as weight goes. That's about the 29 to 34,000 pound range. Is between 59 and 61. But I'm going to show you how we kind of judge, or how I kind of judge my trailer axles now. Okay, and this is how I decide where to slide my tandems before going to the scale. This is just pre-going to determine, so we hopefully don't have to do so much moving before weighing it. Gives us an ideal, you know. What I do is, like, pretend, you know, say we're back here at the very back, and a lot of places makes you load like that. Then what I'll do is I'll come up. Now, I don't count this last pallet, I count the last 2 pallets. The last double stack is what I count. Now, if you'll notice, I'm gonna try to give you a view. I take my tandems and I slide them up to the back end of the 2 pallets. Okay, the mud flaps should come back just a little bit. If you do it like that, then you're pretty much not going to have to worry about being overweight in either place. Now, but when you're double stacked like this, the pallets are lighter. So this one, we're not going to the back of it, we're going to the back of the double pallets. And like I said, the mud flaps, you want to bring the mud flaps just a little beyond your load. Predetermined. This is just to help you figure out where to put your load. I've never been overweight like this ever. Doing it with this method, I always weigh, but I've never been overweight. If you do it like this, if you know this secret, hey, gotta give it a thumbs up. If you didn't know this secret, let me know. Now, here's the scale ticket for the load, where I was showing you on the air pressure and the moving the tires, moving the tandems where we need them at. This is the scale ticket. We had 12,700 on the steer axles, 33,120 on the drives, and 32,500 on the track. This is another load. I'm going to show you that it works on all loads, not just that particular load. Our gauge is sitting right at 60, just a little above, and our drive axle is 32,000, and 32,000 is about 60 for our truck. Gotta learn your truck, your pressure, because they vary. 27,000 on the trailer axles. Okay, now we're gonna go back here and I'm gonna show you how I've got the trailer axle set real quick. All right, now this is where we got the trailer axles setting for this load. Like I said, this is a different load. We got them slid back. Now, if you look, our axles are just in front of the load, where the load comes back. And it's actually just them 2 trees. All the rest of them are sitting on top of the axles. And I mean, this is how I adjust my axles every time before I get to the scales, before I get to the cat scales, so that I don't have to do a bunch of readjusting once I get on the scales. I put my axles on my trailer under the load with the mud flaps back this way just a little bit from the load. I always look at my pressure gauge, and if my pressure gauge is right around 60 and my axles are right under the load, you're gonna be good. Pretty much, I'm guaranteed every time. But like I say, this is no means saying don't weigh your loads, don't weigh your loads. Weigh your loads so you're sure, so you're 100% sure. Because at any given time, these pallets could be a little bit heavier or a little bit lighter. We're 100% legal. This method works for me all the time. If this helps you out, leave a thumbs up. Comment and let me know. Does it help you? Doesn't help you? You've known about this, you didn't know about this. And don't forget to subscribe for the next video. And we'll see you then.